Welcome back to another episode of Tell Me. I'm your host, Richie Sandoval. This is Richie's Upsets. Big slate last night, 14 games. We went 9 out of 14. Lost my little friendly bet with my boy Mac. But let's get into it. Let's talk about it. All right, Cavs. We knew the Cavs were going to beat Washington last night. The spread was at 10.5, and the Cavs actually did cover that. They won by 14. Solid. Like I said, Washington, milk carton boys. It's tough for them to get a win, man. Tough right now for them to get a win. Next game, man. Celtics, man. Jazz let me down. I thought the Jazz would at least cover the 14.5. I thought that was too steep. But Celtics ended up doubling that 14.5 and beating them by 29 last night. So, feel tough for the Jazz, but if you took Celtics money line and cashed in, if you took the spread, even better. Pacers, again, told y'all, man, I like the Pacers. They on a roll. Pacers at home. They won comfortably by 34. Comfortably at home. So, yeah, that was if you took them and you cashed in. Thunder, man. A team let me down 2 times already. 2 times already, man. Thunder let me down. Tough game. They lost by 9. Yeah, man. I had faith in my boys, but they just didn't get the job done, man. Knicks. Oh, man. The Knicks and the Sixers. I did tell you guys Sixers money line, but Knicks plus 6.5. So if you did take the Knicks plus 6.5, then you cashed in because the Knicks put a hurting on Philly yesterday. Beat them by 36. Crazy work. And I did say, I felt like the Sixers haven't played anyone yet. And if, there was a game that they would lose, it would be, to the Knicks. So if you took Knicks money line, cashed in. Bulls, that was kind of like self-explanatory. They beat the Hornets. The Hornets did not cover that spread. They beat them by 13. Clippers against the Pelicans. Come on now. I could have told you that was happening. Clippers are rolling. Clippers been rolling. Rockets money line, man. They didn't cover the +3. They didn't cover at all. Rockets let me down. Minnesota actually came out to play. I guess they're out there. Win one game, lose one game, win one game, lose one game. But they came out to play, so I can't be upset about it. Mavs, no Luka, still get the job done. Tough. I like it. And the Nuggets lose a close one to Orlando. After having a good win, a game-winning win, they lose a tough one to Orlando, To Orlando, man. Tough one to Orlando. They ended up losing by 2, but it's all right. It happens. Nuggets will be back in full effect the next game. Heat. I thought the Heat would, cover that +3. They were wrong. I did say if KD plays Suns money line, I did go Suns money line. Heat +3. I said sock it to my pocket, whatever. But Suns money line, they got it done. Raptors. I felt like the Raptors could get it done or at least cover the spread, and they did cover the spread. Actually, they lost by 5 to the Kings, so they covered the spread. I was wrong on the money line, but it's a very close game. Tough loss for the Raptors, but it is what it is. Next, we had Warriors. Warriors bounce back game. I told you guys I like the Warriors. I did say stay away from the spread. They only ended up winning by 4. So I did take Warriors bounce back game. I like them against Detroit. I'm not betting on Detroit. I told you guys that. But yeah. And then our last game of the night. Told you guys, man. Memphis. I was rolling with Memphis. I like the way Memphis been playing. I like what they've been doing. The whole thing with them coming to LA. They did their thing, man. And I was heavy on Memphis. Stay heavy on Memphis, and Memphis got the job done. 9 out of 14, not bad. We definitely are keeping count. We're keeping record. So I always want to, make sure I give you guys a recap before we get into tonight's slate. So with that being said, let's get right into it. First game of the night. Celtics and the Pacers, man. Look, these two teams are hot right now. And I don't want to say Celtics are hot, but the Celtics have just won their last two solid wins. Blowing teams out, blowing them out, blowing them out the gym. They won by 29 last night. Obviously, we've seen that. And the night before that, they won two. Pacers 6-game winning streak. I'm pretty sure it's the longest active 6-game winning streak. The longest active winning streak in the NBA right now. And then they're giving Pacers 5 or now +6. I'm sorry, they're giving the Pacers +6.5. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take the points. That's gonna be my pick. I'm gonna take the points. Indiana's been on a roll. I like the way they've been playing. Celtics are a great team, but I just like the Pacers to cover that +6.5. They play very well at home. Boston's not really too great on the road. So yeah, but Boston's a really good home team, but they're not too great on the road. But the Pacers play well at home, and they're on the road. Like I said, longest active winning streak in the NBA. I'm gonna go Pacers +6. Give me the Pacers with the points. That's just me though. That's what I'm gonna go with. Pacers +6. Let's do it. Let's go on to the next game. Knicks and Wizards. I think this one is going to be pretty self-explanatory. We know that Washington plays their best basketball on the road. They're home today, but Washington just hasn't won a game. Like I said, they milk carton boys. They've been milk carton boys for a reason. They're part of that society, that group. I keep saying that, the milk cartons. And yeah, Washington's 8.5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like him. I don't like him covering that 8.5. I don't see it happening. I like the Knicks. Give me the Knicks money line. They're rolling. The new addition of OG1 is tough. OG Anunoby's tough. He's playing well. The Knicks. I think the Knicks take care of it. I think the Knicks get the job done against the Washington Wizards. I think the Knicks just got too much. It's too much over there for Washington. I just feel like the Knicks win outright and minus 9.5 or 8.5. I'm sorry, 8.5, 9.5. They change it as time goes by. But yeah, I like the Knicks to cover comfortably. Knicks 8.5 minus 8.5. No question about it. Wizards don't got nothing for them, man. It's not enough over there for the Knicks today. So I'm gonna go Knicks -8 or Knicks money line. Either way you want to put it, I'm riding with the Knicks team. You feel me? Next game, we got Jazz and the Sixers. Games in Philly. Now, Philly did just get kicked on by 30 something against the Knicks last night. So this is definitely a bounce back game for the Sixers. I see the Sixers bouncing back. Sixers definitely win money line. Obviously the Jazz showed me that they can't cover at all. They got blown out of the water yesterday, blown out the gym yesterday by 29 to the Celtics. Sixers are a good team. There is a late scratch, I believe. Let's go to the lineup real quick just to look. I believe Toby's not going to play tonight. Let's see. Yeah, Toby's out. Mountain's out. Utah's got a full team. But I'm just going to take Sixers money line. I'll stay away from that -12. Only because Sixers are good. But like I said, who have they played? They really haven't played anybody. Jazz definitely did just get blown out of the water. Cool. But I don't like those double digits on the spread. You guys know I try to stay away from double digit spreads the same way, because it's just too high. -12. I don't think so. I like Sixers money line though. Definitely gonna go with Sixers money line. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And then the last game of the night, we got Bucks and the Rockets. Not gonna lie to you, man. Bucks have been playing tough against the spread. They haven't really been covering those spreads, especially on the road. We seen they play San Antonio a few days. They couldn't cover that 9.5. They played again. Uh, let's see, when was it that they played? They just played recently. I'm sorry about that. They just played recently. The Bucks. I just don't like the Bucks against the spread on the road. The Rockets play very well at home. As of last night, they're 13-6 at home. The Bucks got to bounce back. I think the Bucks bounce back. Like I said, I wouldn't take the Bucks on the spread just because they haven't been covering the spread too much on the road. I like the Rockets +6. Not gonna lie, I like the Rockets +6. That's the pick I'm gonna take. I think that's my play. Rockets +6. I think that they'll cover the spread against the Bucks. The Bucks have had a hard time covering the spread on the road. So yeah, I'm gonna go Bucks. I said Bucks. I'm gonna go Rockets +6. Um, Bucks are supposed to win the game, but I like Rockets to cover the points, so I'm gonna go Rockets +6. Yeah, and there you have it, man. We got 4-game slate. I think it's like I said, this 4-game slate. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too much, to debate on. I feel like with these four, as I said before, if there's any late changes or whatever, we'll put them up on our X page. Tell me if you want. So make sure you go follow that on Twitter. I'll pin on the comments as well how I feel. If there's any late changes or whatever, I'll put on the comments how I feel. But yeah, just to give you guys a quick uh, a quick glimpse of what I'm gonna be betting myself. I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna go Pacers +5, covering the points. I'm gonna go Knicks Knicks -8.5 or Knicks money line. I'm gonna go Sixers money line. I'm staying away from the spread, and Rockets +6. I think they cover the spread against the Bucks. There you have it. That's my ticket for the day. Those are my picks. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best to get on here every day and give you guys my picks, my plays, my knowledge, my insight on the slates and the games. So make sure you comment. Like I said, comment, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, nothing much need to be said, man. Tell me, don't fail me. And that concludes another episode of Richie's Upsets, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, man. All right. Peace.